Hello, wonderful people. Watch this testimony and share this video.
So I sat him down one day and I told him, I said, have you ever wondered where your dad is? He said, yes, I have. I've just never asked you because I don't know. I just feel like you would not want to talk about it. And I said, oh, okay. And I sat him down. I said, okay, I'm very sorry, but what I'm going to say might really hurt you a little bit. He said, Mommy, say it, talk. He just kept pushing me. He was eating, actually, very nonchalant. He was eating, and he just said, talk. And I was almost breaking down, but I knew I had to put it together for my child. So I told him a short story. I said, a man and a woman met themselves, they gave birth to you, and they became war. And he was like... And he was like, really? I said, yes. I said, we were so bitter, we were toxic, and in the midst of all of this thing, it has affected you, and I'm sorry. And he looked at me and said, so have you forgiven him? I didn't answer. He said, Mommy, because he's very authoritative. He talks to me like he's my father. He said, Mommy, have you forgiven him? And I looked up on my son, and my son said, if you didn't forgive him, I have forgiven you. I have forgiven him, but I'm upset with you for not telling me. But it's okay. I can understand better now. And church, church, I mean, I'm telling you that this is 10 years. 10 years of war. 10 years of public shame. 10 years without a boy knowing his father. 10 years of lack of love. 10 years. I prayed for that man. I prayed for that man. You don't understand, because I mean, presidents and ex-presidents have interfered. I said no. I said no because of how bitter I had been. I've come here to tell you guys the first time I said that I will burn the bridge. If you are coming, I will bomb you. It was not a lie. That was one bridge I bombed. That was one bridge I couldn't just take. That was one bridge. I had so much bitterness and anger towards. Immediately, everything just broke down. Church, I see myself addressing my ex-husband as he should be addressed. Before I would have put one derogatory sentence or something added to his name. I respect him now. We are talking like we are friends. I see myself forgiving. You see, the biggest testimony in this life is of a changed soul. I tell you, because I have peace that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't, but God gave me 10 years in one day. It's not one, it's not two, it's not 3 years, it's not 4 years, it's not 5, it's not 6, it's not 7, it's not 8. 10 years in one day. In one day. In one day. God, I just want to come and give glory to God. I don't want to put my family out there, but I needed to say this to build your faith up, to tell you that God is interested in our children. Look, if you have a prayer point that has not been answered, give it to your child. Give it to that child. He will pray it for you into existence.